It happened on a night I'll never forget. A night so real, so terrifying, that even now, years later, I still wake up shaking. I had been driving back home late after visiting a friend. The road was quiet, surrounded by thick woods on both sides. No streetlights, no other cars, just darkness pressing in on all sides. My headlights cut through the mist, but barely. I was tired, too tired, but I just wanted to get home. Then, about halfway through the drive, I saw something ahead. Two figures standing right in the middle of the road. I slowed down, confused. At first, I thought they were people. Maybe two hikers lost in the woods. But as I got closer, my stomach dropped. They were wrong. All wrong. Their bodies looked human at first glance, but their skin was torn and bloody, stretched too tight over long, twisted limbs. Their faces were the worst part. No eyes, just black holes where their eyes should have been, and wide mouths that grinned far too much, showing sharp, broken teeth. Their clothes were shredded, soaked in dark blood that dripped onto the road. I slammed the brakes and stopped the car just a few feet away from them. I sat frozen, gripping the steering wheel so hard my knuckles turned white. They didn't move, not at first. They just stood there, swaying slightly like dead trees in the wind. Then they began to walk toward me. Slow, jerky steps, their bodies twitching like puppets with broken strings. I couldn't move. I couldn't think. My body was screaming at me to drive, to get away, but it was like my mind was trapped in ice. I watched in horror as they came closer and closer, their twisted faces smiling wider. One of them slammed its bloody hand on the hood of my car, leaving a thick, dark handprint on the metal. The other leaned down toward the windshield, its face inches from mine. Its mouth opened wider than any human mouth should be able to. I could hear its breath, wet and ragged, fogging up the glass. Finally, my instincts kicked in. I stomped on the gas pedal. The car roared forward, knocking the monster off the hood. I didn't look back. I didn't care if I hit them or not. I just drove faster than I ever had, the trees flying past me in a blur. But the horror didn't end there. When I finally reached my house, I jumped out of the car and ran inside, slamming the door behind me and locking it. I leaned against the door, heart pounding, trying to convince myself it was over. Then I heard it, a soft knock at the door, slow, deliberate. And when I looked through the peephole, I saw them, standing there in the darkness, waiting, their bloody faces smiling up at me, as if the road hadn't been enough. And somehow, I knew they weren't going to leave. Not tonight. Not ever.